Despite Finch downgrading the US credit rating, Warren Buffett has been actively buying treasury bills. In the last 2 weeks, he has bought $20 billion worth of treasuries. And he says that next Monday, it is just a matter of whether the treasury is going to be a 3-month or a 6-month. But he definitely will be buying $10 billion worth of it. He also says that this is something that we shouldn't be worried about. US is the reserve currency of the world and everybody knows it. And Bill Ackman and Elon Musk also believe in the same thing, that buying T-bills, basically bonds with short-term maturity dates, is one of the best investments right now, and it is literally a no-brainer. So what's a T-bill? A treasury bill is basically a debt obligation backed by the US government with maturities of 1 year or less. T-bills are usually issued to fund public projects. And an investor can buy these bills at a discount value. So for example, if the bill is worth $1,000, an investor will only pay $950. When the maturity date comes up, the investor is paid $1,000 and you are profiting that $50. The 3-month treasury right now is at 5.446%. And a year ago, it was 2.56%. Similarly, for the 6-month treasury, 5.491% was the yield. And a year ago, it was 3%. So you can see the yield has increased dramatically. So this rate is actually a lot better than a lot of the savings rate that you get from banks right now. So Bill Ackman has actually shorted the 30-year yield. Right now, the yield is at 4.17%. He believes that yield will go to 5.5%. He believes that first, these long-term treasuries have been overbought. He also believes that inflation will be persistent at approximately 3%, and the Federal Reserve cannot do anything to get it to their goal of 2%. He also believes that the US government has approximately $32 trillion of debt. China and other currencies have a desire to move away from the US dollar. And Japan, who's actually the biggest foreign owner of these long-term treasuries, have increased their appeal of the yen bond. Moreover, along with political instability and Fitch's downgrade, he believes that the 30-year treasury will be 5.5% sooner than later. As you can see today, we are actually in an inverted yield curve. So, for example, the 1-month yield is 5.54%, the 1-year yield is 5.30%, and the 30-year yield is 4.27%. So when you map it, you can see that it actually goes in a downward trend. This usually happens when we are in a recessionary environment. Investors want to store their money in a safe place, so they flock to the 30-year treasury because that is usually considered a safe form of investment. But since so many people flock to that investment, the price of the yield goes down. Now, when Bill Ackman believes that the price of the yield will go up, he believes that less and less people will be buying this 30-year treasury. And usually we have a normal yield curve where the yield of the 30-year maturity is a lot higher than the yield for the short-term maturity bonds. And that usually indicates economic expansion in the future years. So I hope you enjoyed this video and got something out of it. I think this is very interesting that Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, and Bill Ackman all believe that in the short term, buying T-bills is a no-brainer. So if you don't get anything out of the video, the main thing is that buying T-bills, you'll get a lot of more money from your money. So I hope you liked this video and let me know your feedback, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye!